Welcome on the Cosmic Atom UV. You've been wondering why things have seemed so odd recently. Why are you both beaming and restless? Peaceful but aroused. Seen, but we are still waiting. That is not confusion. That is activation. And there is a reason. It feels like you've been standing on the verge of something, but the ground has not moved yet. It's because the next stage of your life isn't something you just stroll into. It is something God sparks. You're not here only to be seen. You're here to be used, not in the manner that this world utilizes and drains individuals, but rather in the way that heaven employs polished, tuned, and prepared instruments for a particular purpose. Something sacrosanct, something forceful. You are about to be activated. This is not for exhibition, but for deployment. God did not refine you for adornment. He didn't take you through fire just so you could shine under nice lights and polite applause. You were constructed like a weapon, not a display. A force, not a follower. A vessel, not a victim. You've been through situations that didn't make sense at the time. You've had to deal with delays, which have made your presence seem ineffective. You've had to sit silently while others with less substance took the stage. But the reason was this: God did not want your platform to overshadow your strength. And now the electricity is ready. You're like a key that will only turn when the correct lock arrives. And the lock? It's the arrival of a moment, of a relationship, or a desire that perfectly suits your soul. It will seem as if the whole world has been waiting for you to take the next move. And at that time, you'll be utilized. But not as before, not due to burnout. This time, it will not empty you. It will awaken you. It'll be like inhaling underwater and understanding you were always meant to swim in the depths. It will feel like standing in flames without being scorched, since you have become fire yourself. You have been schooled in strange ways. People noticed the delay. God dubbed it stealth development. Others assumed you were secluded. Heaven knew you were in spiritual boot camp, and although they sought immediate effect, you were being programmed to bear weight. The type of weight that transforms environments and opens hearts. Some of you have been experiencing an unexplained aching, as if something is beckoning you, but no word yet on where to go. Like the map has been downloaded, but the route is still concealed. That is not an error. That is the last step before activation, because when God activates you, it will not be subtle. It will not be silent, and it will not be safe. You will not just be promoted in front of others. You will be positioned in front of the purposes. You'll go into situations in which your presence speaks for itself. This is not about being occupied. It's about being deployed precisely. And exactly like a power line hums before it illuminates a metropolis, you have been pulsating with potential. Heaven has already given the order. The signal is already passing through your soul. You're no longer waiting for a door. You are the door. God will use your voice to answer someone else's request. Your presence may dispel someone's hopelessness. Your obedience will unleash someone else's calling. Is this why there has been a rise in warfare? When you thought you had finally attained serenity, it was a pre-release test. You do not test a parachute while it is in storage. You test it at 15,000 feet immediately before the leap, which is where you are now. Just before the jump, right before the switch is flipped, the voice says now. So, if it seems perplexing or intense, it's because God is going to utilize you in a manner you didn't expect. It will start abruptly, but not with firecrackers, not with cameras, with something much calmer and more holy. It begins with a faint inner understanding that you cannot return to normal. Not because you're obstinate, but because your circumstances have changed. Even if you go back, it will not feel familiar, because you have outgrown that existence, and your body recognizes it before your head does. There's a curious, almost holy pain that sets in when your old surroundings no longer matches the new version of yourself. Like wearing shoes that are 2 sizes too small. Only now have you realized that the squeeze is not a test. It is a signal, an indication saying you're no longer supposed to take that same road. That is how the activation process starts. It does not shout, it stirs. It communicates by coincidences that are not coincidental. In talks that reveal something you forgot, you're buried in unexpected invites that come at the exact time. You will hear stuff like, "I'm not sure why I felt compelled to tell you this. I was just thinking about you. I believe you are the one who can assist." That is not random. That is assignment recognition. Because when heaven awakens someone, the earth starts to reflect that reality. People start recognizing things in you that you weren't even ready to admit out loud. It's like strolling across a field and seeing the wind following you. The indicators appear in real time. The confirmation is sent via you. This is when things begin to fall into place without your intervention, since you are finally in the flow of what you were created for. You'll start doing things that astonish even you. You'll speak out when you used to shy away. When you stop second-guessing yourself, you'll be more confident. You will choose rest without shame since you know you are not lazy. You will recharge heavenly machinery. You'll find yourself saying no to things that once defined you, not out of bitterness. They weren't horrible, they were just little. You're not playing tiny anymore. God is not only boosting your prominence, He is boosting your voltage. You will begin to carry words that penetrate presence, quiet stillness, and convict. And you won't even try. You will simply be, because once activated, you no longer audition. You are operating. And here's what may surprise you. The first places God uses you will not always seem glamorous. It might be one chat that changes someone's life. One remark may save someone from quitting up. One tiny, "Yes, this opens a door." You had no idea what you were banging on. Don't overlook the hidden moments. Moses was not activated in Pharaoh's palace. He was activated in the woods with just a shrub and a whisper. You, too, will experience it when God ignites something inside you that does not burn you, but cleanses you. You'll also lose something, but just what? You cannot survive where you are heading. Not everyone can breathe at the height you're heading toward. Some connections will be bewildered by your serenity. Others will misinterpret your shine as ego. Let them. You are not meant to be comprehended by the masses. You are created to be utilized by the Most High. And when God decides it's your time, no amount of hesitation can stop it. Because doubt will continue to arise from time to time, particularly when you cannot understand how it is feasible. But trust me, you'll understand in the same predicament as them. You've traveled through too many shadows to remain concealed. You've lost too many identities to continue pretending you've weathered too many storms to doubt your own power. You're being called up, not out, since the next phase is a release, similar to a seed splitting underground because it is time. So, if your life seems tighter, or if your emotions are louder than normal, if your soul is restless but yet peaceful, don't panic. Do not hurry. Do not sabotage. You are being positioned with surgical precision, and when it strikes, it will not be what you thought. It will appear like the truth. I now have a body to stroll in. This is your activation. You're not waiting any longer. You are not prepared anymore. You are becoming. And you'll soon discover that everything that has ever broken you was only developing the weapon God is now ready to wield. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you found this message useful, please like the video and share it with others who may benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your incredible adventure by viewing one of the videos on your screen that speaks to you most. See you there. Dear viewers, your support through Super Chat and membership is the only source of income that keeps this channel running. If you want me to continue uploading valuable content without delays and to stay motivated in providing you with the best wisdom, I need your help. Every contribution, big or small, makes a huge difference. Feel free to donate and support Pure Wisdom so we can keep growing together. Your generosity keeps this journey alive.
If you're enjoying the content on Pure Wisdom and find value in the messages we share, I encourage you to subscribe. Based on the latest analytics, 93.9% of viewers are watching without subscribing. By subscribing, you not only stay updated with new content, but also support the channel's growth, allowing us to continue spreading wisdom for the chosen ones. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important message. Let's build this community together.